And utter madness this past weekend, guys. I do apologize for being a bit late on this one. It's been a very busy week here for esports and gaming, as it usually is, but this story being simply too terrifying to not try and talk about. Luckily, no one harmed in the situation. Unfortunately, revolving around circumstances which we have talked about before in esports and gaming, that being a potential hoax call, as is being reported, or otherwise known as a swatting, which caused so much confusion at a Ubisoft Montreal HQ. And it's crazy to see the confusion that one single call out there, and I believe this caller, whoever made it, is still being tracked down. Hopefully a punishment coming soon. I mean, someone could have been severely hurt because of this and the response. What was initially reported as a hostage situation over at Ubisoft luckily was not one. It was all prompted by a hoax call, which is crazy to see. We have seen so many SWAT calls potentially, put people in harm's way, and luckily many of those people that now do this are caught and are put away, or at least punished in some sense or the other. And it was complete madness this past weekend. Luckily, again, no one was harmed and everyone is okay. As initial reports out there for the Ubisoft HQ in Montreal was reported under a potential hostage situation with dozens of Ubisoft employees still inside while many other made it to the roof. Reports were very confusing as whether or not this was true as a hostage situation or simply a situation provoked by what is now being called a hoax call. And this was actually possibly sparked by a swatting or a false call of there being a hostage situation inside the HQ, which then caused public law enforcement to react and surround the building. As members inside the building were then, notified either on social media because of what, their friends and family had seen, they then barricaded themselves or sought refuge on the roof as well. So you can understand the confusion of if you have a loved one text you, hey, are you okay? What's going on? Based off a hoax call that was sent in. And then all of a sudden you maybe look outside and there's SWAT and tactical officers outside as well. You might be thinking, is there someone in our building? What is going on? Complete and utter confusion, all sparked by one individual who maybe wanted to have a fun joke about this, which is obviously something you cannot joke about it. Of course, everyone else on Twitter freaking out about this, and it was just a ride of a situation where you try and put yourselves in their shoes and how terrifying this might be, and I simply cannot imagine that. As well as, being tied to Ubisoft, one of the R6 or Rainbow Six major streams was also delayed because of this ongoing situation, and finally Ubisoft, after all of this, has now issued a statement. It's just a real relief to know that it was not an actual hostage situation, but it's terrifying to know that people are out there doing these kind of things as a joke. As in Ubisoft's statement, they did say, "We want to salute the courage and composure our team showed today. Our focus remains on ensuring their health and well-being. We would also like to thank the SPVM for their quick and professional response, helping to bring the situation under control. We are extremely relieved this was resolved without incident, and we'd like to thank you for all your support and kind words." It's just simply madness out there, guys. Of course, luckily everyone is okay and unharmed in the situation, and I guess we just got to be thankful for that, and things will continue. And of course, if this swatter or this hoax caller is actually caught, I will leave that for an update in the future with some other video instead. Until next time, you guys know what to do. All right, take a sip for me, relax, have a great weekend. I'll see you back here sometime soon. Take care.